How's it going, guys? Bring your platoon here, and welcome to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. In this game, I'll be playing the Tier 6 French heavy tank, the ARL 44. A lot of people don't like this tank simply because it has little to no armor, and the armor that it does have isn't very well angled in the front, which is a 120mm thick upper plate, and the turret has 110mm of protection in the front, and you can pen the mantlet on it, so that's pretty funny. I would recommend using the 105mm on this gun, simply because you get extra alpha when you fire premium rounds. Instead of dealing 300 on average damage with your standard 165 millimeters of penetration for your standard AP rounds, you get 223 average penetration for the APCR rounds and gain 30 extra points of alpha. So instead of dealing 300, I know I just repeated myself, you'll deal 330 on average instead when you fire premium APCR rounds. So this is slightly a Tier 7 game. There's going to be a Minuteman, a T-29, and an IS as far as heavies go that I deal with in this game. And for the three that I deal with, I deal a whopping 3,000 damage. Why? Because, as my friends tell me, this tank is AIDS on tracks, guy. It sucks. Its aim time is 3.4 for the 105mm gun, but it's totally worth it because of the alpha that you get. And when people auto-lock onto you, and you're angling your upper plate quite well, they'll bounce. And I'm going to show you a very good showcasing of that very shortly here. I just want to finish off this light tank because he needs to die, and I'm trying to like aim in my shots, waiting to take my time. And I think I biff this one. I miss, right? Yeah, barely miss him. That figures. I was using, yes, I didn't need to fire premium at that guy, but I was using the extra shell velocity you get with the APCR rounds to kill him, and once again I missed because that wasn't a fully aimed in shot, and this thing's kind of inaccurate as crap. I think it's like 0.41 accuracy with this gun, maybe like 0.01 worse, but it's pretty crazy. I like this tank, even though its view range is I think 350 or 360, but I have optics on, or do I? Yeah, I think I have optics, a gun laying... No. Optics, a vertical stabilizer, and a rammer. Pretty sure. And if it doesn't have a vertical stabilizer, then I have a rammer and vents. I don't remember what I have on this thing. But I don't need to shoot premium here, but considering how many enemies there are, I need to deal out as much damage as possible. And he auto-locked me, that IS, and he bounced off my upper plate. Had people just known to shoot in the turret, they would pen every single time, and I am really getting lucky with RNG here. That probably should have bounced and hit his auto bounce location between the upper and lower plate there, but it didn't, and I am just wailing on this IS like nobody's business. Because why would I take a chance and load a 165mm gun, or 165mm shell? Of course I'm going to get penned by the T-29, because it has a 198 standard pen for its AP rounds. So I don't want to get shot again. This Comet is auto-locking him and bouncing, so I'm going to wait for that T-29 to engage him a little bit, use my gun depression, and then I track him. That probably shouldn't have hit either. If anything, it probably should have hit the turret. I know I can take one more hit from this T-29, and I can fire before he has a chance to fire again. He fires one into me, pens, that's fine. My reload is slightly better than his gun, so I know I'm going to have enough time to shoot him before he has a chance to shoot me again. So he's down, and that's good and dandy. So now I still have an almost full health Minuteman. That's pretty awesome. Just kidding. I already biffs a shot into that cliff because reasons. And I believe one of my platoon mates dies, but I don't know. You're going to see how much I like this tank and how hard it is to play at the end of this game. With my damage standing in it. It's pretty hilarious. It's well above the 3 mark threshold, And it's just so funny. So watch this shit. Okay, I pen him in the turret, side of the turret without hitting the spaced armor. He auto-locks me. Once again, a fellow T-29 gun bounces off me. That's fine. And then I get another free hit into him. Unfortunately, that's the last pen I get for the game, because he actually aims up into my turret, I believe, and just fucks me. Or that was my lower plate. But either way, very easy pen for him. Anyway, I just did a little skip because nobody wants to watch them driving around for a minute and a half. And I actually felt like editing this time, so I did it. So, yeah, this tank sucks, but yet, let's see how much damage I did compared to everyone else on my team. Let's just find out. And I don't care if I was firing premium. I would rather do that than bounce a 165mm penetration round off a tier 7. So, blow me. 98.94 is my damage standing. How hilarious is that? It's pretty damn funny. Oh, that's so great. But a lot of people don't like this tank. I love it. It's a good tank. You just have to put up... You gotta have a few skills, for one. And two, you gotta put up with that tragic aim time. But as long as you're patient and actually aim your shots, you're good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.